Yeah. Yay! Yeah. Oh yeah. Yay! So today, guys, we shall be playing this Europe map. Now, I don't think anyone's really on at this very second, so I'm gonna just check very quickly. Don't worry, I just need to do something very quick. Okay, I'm just gonna say hi in the video. I'll go into that every once in a while. And yeah, I'll just say when I'm going into it, and then you can comment. Anyway, so because I live in Ireland, we shall do it in Ireland. We shall start the first two humans. Ooh, you already said it. So the first two humans is Kosh and Ush Ako. He has literally no traits. He's boring. Okay, at least he has a trait. So people, yeah, feels like nothing's really happening. 1 second. So what we'll first do, guys, is just get this out of the way. A little debug tool. God, you get so used to using it. Anyways, it was a very big lifesaver. Anyways, so it looks like I gotta install that. A much better name. Okay, guys, so if you want, you can count their age. So, at the moment, they're 30 years old. He's 30. He's 30. The year is 1540, and the age of their civilization is 12. So, if you want, you can count how old they are and when they die. So you know, yeah. That's only if the people who want to do it. So Ireland, yeah, it's like an okay country in this world. Like, I wouldn't say, like, they done a good job. I would just say they're more focusing on the island. Great job on the awesome man, though. I would say they done a very good job on Britain, France, the rest of Europe. The only complaint I would have is how they made Ireland a little too small. But it does have the shaping good, so, like, I'll give them that. But, okay, so there's 68 Ushka. Okay, your favorite Ushka is no more. So, age 55, Koshhort. He was the person who started it! Oh my god. So, how old? So he's 73. 55 years old as villages. He started when he was 20. Yep, he's dead now. So he died around 73, and you know what I mean? But Ireland is expanding. So, as they are dead, there are people here who are related to them too. It's now the year 16. Everyone's going to forget about them at a point. As the it depends, I guess. If the Irish collapse, like I would say around the 18s or 19s, they would forget about him because, like, it would be hard to remember someone 500 years ago. Oh wait, yeah, I meant by that is we remember people from 1,000 years ago. But they already have a good army. They now need to go to Britain, then Europe. So far, so Ireland, yeah, it could become the Irish Empire. I'm gonna call this Dublin. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Hey guys, I'm about to go in the stream chat. When you're watching this, when it's not a stream, I don't think, you know what I mean, like, it might not be there. Okay, oh god, it's still running. Yes. Okay, okay, I'm gonna make a tool. So the poll is that you have 15 seconds. I'll be going in it once in a while, but basically the poll is who should I make a alien. Yes or no? So, I didn't spell rebellion right, but I think you already know it. Ask my community. So I asked, and I hope you do this one sec. Just doing a bit of this, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna, there we go. It'll end in a while. I'll make this go up for an okay amount of time. I wouldn't say a long time, but I would say a little while. Okay, so while we've been busy chatting, they have already met Scotland and, Scotland and Britain, and maybe Wales. I guess a British Wales. And Britain has gotten a little freedom. Britain. So, but Ireland is a bit more powerful, you could say. It's literally right near Scotland. But Britain, God. So, guys, our second country is Britain. It seems like people are exploring wide and far. But now it's the first to the French, and that was Ireland. Ireland was first to France. Now, let's see who's going to be the first to conquer it. Britain has easier access, though, to France, as they don't have to go around here. They just have to build a dock there, and they can have easy ports. But they have a port up there, what gives the Irish a bit of an advantage. So now, Ireland has a lot of France, you could say. If a rebellion does happen, it's going to be Normandy. And Britain! Let's go in this so I can see which area is going to rebel or stuff. And Ireland is settling Portugal. So, Ireland has a bit more easy access to Portugal, though. They may be able to get it there, but they have it around there. But also, now they have easy access up to the British. Yes. So, Britain may have took most of Flanders. But Ireland took over their homeland. So Britain, you have freed, we shall say, to France. So you shall be called no longer Britain. You shall be called France. Anyways, we're going to check about the poll. Dang it. Oh, good. Dang it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so anyways, France. So now they're France. Might make them the Holy Roman Empire because it seems like they're going into that position. But Ireland, God, you're an empire. This might be the start of the time to do this. Because everyone is related to the Irish at this point. Irish, the Irish Empire. Okay, it looks like everyone has the same ideology. Anyway, so are they going to do it? Oh, they could have they were trying to reclaim France. Risky, but they are taking over a lot of Spain, I would say. These mountains might not help them for long. But it looks like there's a lot of battles near the shore. And now we shall call this Spain. Spain. So now Ireland is trying to... Okay. Ireland... Okay, let's do this. Britain... Loyal area, eh? Scotland. So they used to be an empire, now lost the main area, and is now losing so much. Oh, oops, that was supposed to be Britain. Britain. Scotland. And then these were that was supposed to be London. And I already know Scotland's capital. Anyway, so it looks like it's the War of Europe. Okay, I'm gonna make this the Holy Roman Empire now. Holy Roman. A little unstable, I would say. And of course, anyways, so okay, I don't really know what that would be, but that oh yeah, that kind of looks like a Denmark. Let me check the polls again. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll now. Okay, the Holy Roman Empire, just when I met them in Empire, Denmark becomes their empire. But the Irish Empire is literally no more. Like, they've lost Spain, they lost literally this the UK continent, they lost all of, basically the rest of Europe. Italy. Okay, guys, we have so many countries so far, just all rebelling. So, guys, soon the Russian Federation will come up because people are going further and further. That might be a bad idea, though. Okay, who done this? Britain, you're settling the Normans, aren't you? And Ireland, you're settling Norway. Ooh! Is this going to be another race between Ireland and Britain? This time it's about who can conquer Scandinavia first. I think it might be Ireland, as they're very fast growing. But the Irish, at the very start here is a real area. I wouldn't live there, though. I might live up here. Okay, Scotland, you conquered Iceland. Well, it's actually a very, very smart decision. It's far, far up north. And so, if you do die, and if you do lose your homeland, that you will survive for another while. Okay, the Holy Roman Empire is becoming an empire again. Like, they're just going further and further up. And Denmark, and that won't no longer be Denmark. Okay, this is the new Denmark. Oh no, I'm gonna call this new. Done. If the other Denmark was still there, I would call that the Republic of Denmark. So because you are becoming an absolute empire, Spanish. Empire. So now the Holy Roman Empire is kind of a little in a weird state. No, yeah, forget about that now. But they did. Oh, okay. That's kind of a Polish position, in my opinion. Poland is just gonna get destroyed, isn't it? Okay, that kind of reminds me of Otom, so the Otom Empire. Okay, sorry. Empire. Reminds me of the Otom Empire. So the Otom Empire is now just falling to the Spanish Empire. Like, the Spanish is trying to regain control of everything. But it looks like Ireland might win this race, and Scotland, no longer Scotland, you're Iceland. So it was a very smart decision that they went up there. Ireland might regain control as they are even more populated than Britain, but they also have been taking a bit more of Sweden. But I'll give it to the Spanish. They're taking over Finland. But Britain, they won't really have a law. Ireland I don't think it'll keep the control forever. No. Far from. So let's see the most populated area. So the most populated area is actually their very own homeland. Yeah, I don't imagine living there. Like, if it was that small, but it isn't in the real world. But these things, I don't really know what to call these. Okay, these just can be whatever. And oh my god, so many rebellions are happening because of the Holy Roman Empire. So many rebellions. They went from one of the highest to where is it? It doesn't even exist anymore, does it? Holy Roman Empire. Roman Empire. Yeah, I want to see that. How much population do they have? They have 400. They have around the 400s. Okay, they're third place, but they're weak. Like, they just gave birth to so many empires. Denmark. And now it's time to make this cat. So we shall call this I'm gonna call this the Republic the Republic of the Vikings, and we shall call this Norwegian Viking Empire. So it all started from the Irish, and now it's going everywhere. Oh, the Swedish Empire! Oh my god! Hey, now time to make this. But the Holy Roman Empire, it's just gone so weak. Like that would be just France for me. That would be just France. Okay, yeah. France. To be honest, that's just going to be the new Roman Empire. Like, oh. Ottoman Empire. Okay, it looks like whoever controls this entire area around up here shall become the next, will be the Russian Federation. Now, choose wisely going to Africa, I would say that. Yeah, okay. New place. Let's just check this out, guys. So it looks like everyone follows this. But it looks like Europe has just gotten so confusing. like all of a sudden, like I would make that the Russian Federation, to be honest. But like God, like the Holy Roman Empire caused this. If you think about it, like they used to own all of that. Meaning, if they owned here all the way up to around there, meaning most of Europe came from the Holy Roman Empire and the Irish Empire, and yeah, and Britain. Like the Swedish, you know, I'm gonna have to call that Britain now because it's not really area for that. Britain. So now these areas are finally united against Southern Wales. Oh, that's Greece. It's so hard to just find all these areas so quickly. Okay, I don't really know what to name that. What's that? Let's think. I don't know. So it looks like the Spanish Empire. How much do? Okay, they just took. Okay. I know they're. But for real, this is just so weird. Like, it feels so weird at the same time. Like, look at this. Like, Norway is so confusing. Like, the Republic of the Vikings, Norwegian Viking Empire, and here might be Sweden. So, Swedish Empire. Like, that's the closest thing I could get. Like these three areas are only named areas. They're highly related to the Irish Empire and Britain, and over there, the Holy Romans, I think. Wait, no, Italy. I think it's Italy. Yeah, I think so. Soon the Russian Federation might be formed. They just need to take over these couple of areas. I'm gonna say these people all cross over. So these. They're just asking to not even think about it. They're just asking to. So we have to see how this goes, guys. So the Russian Federation will stretch up here, here, and here. That's how I would imagine it. But for now, we'll have to make it like this. The Russian Federation. The Russian Federation. So we need them to take over this and this. So what we'll do is, instead of making them fight, they decide to pick up their shoes. Okay, so the Russian Federation is finally formed. Oh my god. If you go by Russia, okay, if you go by there, go by there. If you go by there. I'm just checking out things, but anyways. How did the Russian Federation get split up that easily? Okay, we're gonna say they just dropped a bit of bombs, so these spawn, you see? We'll say they developed it somehow. We're just gonna say they just somehow developed it. They just developed it, guys. Don't worry about it. It was definitely not me, the god. God definitely didn't do that. God would never. So the Russian Federation might be able to get rejoined, just with a little bit of differences. So I hear that's the Swedish. So the Swedish, if they I'm gonna do a rebellion because I know exactly what to do. So soon, I'm going to make a couple of rebellions happen very quickly. Okay, they developed the bombs again. This time, it's the atomic bomb. It's the atomic bomb. Russia is just chilling as they can just destroy everyone with their bombs. Russia's one of the only. You see, I just need some areas to get fully. You know what I mean? Like I don't really want anything really bad to happen. But basically, so there has just formed this little thing there. Yeah, it formed. And Poland. Swedish Empire. So yes, I understand why they would be against the Swedish Empire, but the Republic of the Vikings, they're doing good. The Russian Federation, not so much. Their ground has just been, like, it's just been really messed up. It's just messed up, man. It just all got messed up at a point, and now that. But so far, we're doing cool. So, the Holy Roman Empire, it's just dying. Severely dead at this point. It created almost everything. If you're a king there, it's one of the most politically hard things to run. Villages, the Holy Roman Empire is 719. This area around a century afterwards. But Denmark is a little older, 356. A you know, like, know when it's happening, you know what I mean? The Ottoman Empire, ooh. Spanish Empire. Okay, the Russian Federation against the French against the Irish Empire. Oh no! Ireland just has Dublin. It does. Not looking too good for Ireland, guys. Not looking too good. But they are developing bombs, and they have 5 so far. As they have, because the Russian Federation taught them a bit of it. And they're actually about to use a bit of them. Okay, now time to get the trees back. Get a bit of the plates back. Anyways, the Russian Federation. Okay, so far everything's doing very good. Let's just check the new Iceland area. Like it should now be called Iceland. Okay, so 370 years. There are 1,023 years, and they have to fight these two. But Spain didn't realize this was going to happen. Ireland developed a Tsar bomb. They didn't know what it done, but they knew it was something big. Ireland dropped the first Tsar. It was one of the biggest events of history, destroying all of Spain. They dropped another. And it destroyed all of Spain. Spain became inhabitable, but people still dared to get there. Barely anything really existed in Spain now. It's not how it used to be. It was just left with bombs, nukes, and sad. That day, Ireland just knew they got rid of a mortal enemy. But it was a very big day too, and a sad day, in fact. They do still have to fight Iceland, but they knew how to deal with that. They developed another bomb. What was a little easier to do, but it was hard at the same time. They wanted a test drop, so they done it in the middle of the Atlantic. They test for a couple of them. And let people know they were testing out bombs. A lot of people still dare to go out. So then they found a little island. So then Ireland asked, okay, what happens if it just gets destroyed? So what they did was get the tip of it. Iceland. And they destroyed Iceland. A unique area too. Very unique. They saw they were very good with bombs, not like the Russian Federation. They're even better. The Russian Federation was just surprised of how the Irish were doing so good. They did get a rebellion, and now they're back. Scotland wanted to try to get them. That's what they just named them Ireland. That's how they used to be named. As they know, their empire will never be back. But a Taoiseach said this: Scotland, we hate you. So, on their 500th birthday, he decided, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I bomb him? Because Scotland was destroyed. Scotland got destroyed that easily. Just gone off the face of the earth, and there was barely anyone were talking about it. That relieved Ireland. At the same time, it's not good. Of course, over time, it went back. It took a while, though. And they finally got it back. But it was a bit more deadlier, as there was a lot of mountains. One big mountain, to be exact. But it was still very dangerous in Scotland. But it was back all to normal. In fact, it was good now. This new Ireland only existed for 57 years. Russian Federation was just demolishing a lot of areas. It was soon just wanting to change from the Russian Federation. The Ottomans were destroyed. The Holy Roman Empire was not maintaining relations. To the moon is 536, Greece 488, but it was still an ancient area. Italy was doing okay. No one really knew why. Italy was just weird and stuff. They always felt odd, like they were never really that good. People in Spain were doing alright. Not good though. Could have been better. But they done their hardest. Sweden dared to take it over, and now, guys, I'm gonna let you speculate of what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pause this and have a be back. Barney. Okay, this is just Marley, guys. So, Marley. So, it's now new era. Now, everything's going to be different. People immediately got scared when the Nazis won and the Soviet Union won for the next big election, what rarely occurs. Now, everyone's scared. Not many people could fight off this big attack, as this was Europe. There you go. Central area and already faced tragedy. They were only at peace with Bahia, but everyone was at war. Two of the moon and rebellions happened, but this is what the Nazis did. They kind of never knew each other. They also dumped and they used new bombs just to get power. People would have to be super scared, because the Nazis were just taking it over that easy, just bombs. Soviet Union was even scared of this attack. The Nazis now had even more free time to try their hardest. Luckily, luck was on every side. It started raining, all the arms were going to be cleared up a bit. The grass are reforming very quickly, as nature was on was over time. As this was a humongous event for humanity. The Nazis were extremely bad. This bad that they even sent a Tsar to the Soviet Union. They knew what it did. And they loved that. The Soviet Union had to deal with this. The king was going to die. Our king died. The Soviet Union paused. And even to be unluckier, meteors started hitting the Soviet Union. And finally dissolved. Barely just about survived. We'll come back barely, but it was horrible. It was horrifying days for the Soviets. As they saw the Nazis' greed, they saw the power and need. How much they wanted everything. Horrific. The Soviet Union fell just like that. One of the biggest empires of all time just gone. Didn't even die respectably, it's just gone. Now no one shall be that good. The Swedish Empire even was falling. As the Nazis were very big and they were ready to terrify everyone. They were very strong at the same time. But this was near the fall of the Nazis. 505 years of this nation being alive, this was the biggest fall of them. rebellion's happening, but when a rebellion happened, they didn't take it lightly. They took it with greed. As bombs all over Europe started to drop. In Greece, they got destroyed, but a lot of areas in Europe got destroyed. Then they found out that the Nazis were developing bombs, and it destroyed most of Europe. The ground was barely inhabitable, as it just opened. The last one was in the ocean. The last lots of it. Everyone was fearing it. Then, luckily, God was on their side. As very quickly nature was back. It was severe work, but it was hard. Sometimes, like this was a humongous event. Nature did not take this lightly. And they took it seriously. With nature on their side again, more storms than lost. Rather than storms, better clouds started to come. Nature was working hard for us. Taking up so much took a while, but at a point the grass started growing. Now Greece was able to explore a bit, but but everything was so bad now. Grass wasn't as good as before, and now this made a lot of people sad. This was from greed of the Nazis. The Nazis would be remembered for a long time, as greed was very big. They used inventions that they should have never touched. Empires just crumbling to the ground because of that. Now, here was Judgment Day. As the humans' greed became, God had tired of it. So God decided to set upon loads and loads of volcanoes. As God was tired of human greed getting in the way of his work, nature was crumbling because of greed. So God had enough. Every nation, every area, no matter if they were holy, if they would die. Now, nothing could save. They let hell rise up on earth. Even, it was so bad that it was not everything. There was new ways. There was so much badness. There was just so much. Earthquakes were happening all over the place of Europe and Europe. Was not even recognizable then. It rained lava. It rained lava so much that no one could survive it. No one would survive the attack of the gods. And no one would ever live again. Then, for the people who were lucky, for the people who were unlucky, basically, and the people who lived, there was a big hurricane coming to destroy a bit of Europe. He decided to go very quickly. God hated when he had to go. So God said, where's my natural disasters? Then he found humans' nukes, codes. Then he said this, if they can use it, I can use it. Because he used it to kill them. Then he used the plane. No one was alive after the plane was found. Now, that was Judgment Day. Okay, guys, If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, notification bell, and share it so your friends can also see it if they haven't saw this video or the channel. And I'll see you next time. Oh, wait, one last more thing, guys. I'm making a Fortnite tournament, and we have you can enter if you want. Just have a duo. There's no 2FA involved, and also just generally enjoy. And the first person who win the people on first place equals sorry, I'm trying to think, equals one video and a shout out. By the way, the age limits is 9 to 11. A shout out and one video in second place is a shout out. Third place is also second place is 2 shout outs. Third place is just 1 shout out. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share it just so your friends can see the video, just in case they haven't saw it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.